Hello guys! Today we will create our last Pokemon, Skvirtle, from our Pokemon set. So we are ready to start. First, create a body. For this we need to use the shape generator tool. Set the number of edges to 10, bottom radius to 60 and the top radius to 62. Also change the bottom radius to 45 and height to 50. Now click the plus button. Set the top radius to 65. In another segment, set top radius to 55 and click the plus button again. Set the top radius to 65, height to 35 and create another segment with the height of 50 and the top radius 55. Click the plus button for the last time and set the height to 20 and the top radius 35. Then click Finalize button. Now move it by 25 on Y-axis. Open Edge Selector and select edges that you can see on a video. Scale them by 95 on X-axis. Then select the different sides and scale by 115 on X-axis. Open Vertex Selector and select the vertices on the front of the face. Then scale them by 85 on X-axis. Select another vertices and move them like you can see on a video. Now we need to create eyes. For this, use cube shape with the value of width and depth -15 and height 30. For placing it, use Align tool in the reference, set your mesh and in the Align, set top. Then move it by 210 on Y-axis, then place like you can see on a video. Then for creating another eye, use Copy Offsets. Set value of that to negative. For creating legs, you need to use Shape Generator tool. Set the number of edges to 8 and height 25. Also, set top radius to 60, bottom radius to 30 and change the top radius to 20. Set height to 15. Click plus button and set height to 60. Then click Finalize button. Move it by 35 on the Z-axis. After that, use Face Selector with option Polygon and set top faces of the leg to scale it by 50 on X and Z axis. To create another leg, use Copy Offsets. Set value of Z to negative. Then select edges on the body and scale them by 130 on Z axis. Then select another row of the edges and scale them by 125 on that axis. Select legs and move them a little bit to the back. Then open Vertex Selector and select vertex on the front, bottom of the body and move it a little bit further. After that, move another vertex of the body a little bit further. Now we need to create a shelf. For that, we will also use the Shape Generator tool. Set the number of edges to 6, height to 20 and click plus button. Set the bottom radius to 60, top one to 35 and change the bottom radius to 65 and the height to 45. Then select the first segment and set height to 15. Then place like you can see on a video. Scale it by 120 on Z-axis and move a little upper and further. Then rotate by -25 on Z-axis and move a little lower. Now we need to create hands. For this we will also use cube shape. Set width, height and depth to 45. Then move it by 100 on Y-axis and place like you can see on a video. Then scale by 25 on y-axis and x-axis as well. Rotate it by -65 on y-axis and place like you can see on the video. Then select the front polygon and perform extrusion with amount 25. Move it a little nearby to the body, then rotate by 25 on y-axis. Open Scale tool and turn on Local Transformation. Set X to 15, Z to 10, and use extrusion again with the amount of 25. Also move it nearly, and then deform it like you can see on the video. Select all faces of the right and scale them by 15 on y-axis. Then scale the whole hand by 90 with keep proportion. Select the front polygon and move it a little. Move the edge a little to the right. Then for thumbs you need to create a cube with a height of 15. Place it like you can see on the video and scale by 5 on y-axis. Use copy offsets with 9 on y-axis and click the copy button. Select the whole hand with thumbs and perform difference. Then create another hand using copy offsets and set the value of that to positive. Then rotate it by 90 on y-axis and perform mirror. Rotate it again by -90 and select the whole body with eyes and perform different. To create a tail, also use the cube shade with the height and depth 45 and width 75, with height and depth segment set to 2. Then move it a little to the back. Scale it by 35 on y-axis and move by 0 on y-axis too. Select back polygon and use extrusion with amount 30. Select two back polygons on the top and perform extrusion again, then deform it like you can see on the video. Now select polygons on the top and perform extrusion with amount 30. Move them nearly to the body. Now prepare your model for 3D printing. Select all and perform Merge Object tool. Then use Magic Fix with tolerance 250. And that's all. So we created 5 beautiful Pokemon models, and it takes us not much time. Hope you enjoy all tutorials. Look forward